From Kerala to Kanpur, we pack one suitcase and a dream. Visa stamp on the heart, chasing dollars in the American stream. With a 6 a.m. Uber, coffee in hand. Busy in the backseat, airports blasting bad shares. Snow in New Jersey, but my Corta still clean. Zoom call, smile on hiding last night's dollar bean. Manager says offshore, onshore, same team, but I'm the only one awake when the US is in dream. Jira tickets written like Mumbai monsoon, fixing box for bankers who can't spell namaste and cross. Mom calls beta, shadi kab karoge? Aase OPT extension pe hu, thoda wait karo na. Green card line longer than Amritsar to LA, but every over $10 sends love back home, yeah. Austin, Seattle Bay. Every city got a path alone in a subway. Weekend tempo, Monday sprint planning. Porta biryani crashing, white people's Thanksgiving. Leaned in, flexing, blessed and grateful. Inside crying when the raise is just 3%. Dude, painful, but still we grind, still we shine. From Infosys bench to flying off a sign. Papa says, beta, वापस आजा. I say 2 more years, बस एक big break और चाहिए ना. Every Diwali on a wave, slide in the air on the desk. अच्छू अम्मी ने दिल तोड़ा पर सपने अभी fresh. हम छवि की आमी कोड लिखते रात भर. American dream पे अपना जिगर. भला भले ही उनका दिल है पूरा देसी. Onshore offshore बस एक ही बेसी. Oh छवि दुनिया जीतेंगे वीजा लॉटरी से भी. Oh छवि घर भी बनाएंगे और जीसी भी लेंगे बेबी. एक दिन स्टैंप लगेगा ग्रीन ऑन माय पासपोर्ट. वापस आऊंगा गाड़ी में, गांव वालों को दिखाऊंगा फुल स्पोर्ट. माँ को बोलूंगा टेंशन खत्म, आया तेरा बेटा तो. पर दिल में पता है थोड़ा सा यहीं का हो गया हूँ अब. हमेशा भी किया नहीं, अब नहीं किया आमी. अब दुनिया जान गई देसी डालने से सिलिकॉन वैली भी हैरान है. डॉलर उनका हो या नो स्वैग तो अपना है. इंडिया से आए और पूरी दुनिया पे छाए. ओए छवि अब लैरिडी जीत गए, सपना जीत गए बेबे. ओए छवि देश भी अपना, अमेरिका भी अपना, दिल भरा हो गया रे. अरे भाई, नेक्स्ट स्प्रिंट मंडे है, अब सो जाते हैं. Good night from East. Good morning East. Jai Hind. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Nope, not listening to that. I don't know, I might play it later. Anyways, how we doing, everybody? Thai Sites Shadow Games Report. Doing part 10 of Assassin's Creed Odyssey tonight. What am I even talking about tonight? I totally forgot what I was even talking about tonight. Oh yeah, we got Descendants of Titans. Which, I mean, you know, that could apply to anything when it comes to this particular game. But it also makes me want to talk about some of the digital titans that have been all in the news lately. We're definitely going to talk about Tim Pool tonight. might mention and talk about Candace Owens a little bit. She's got some interesting new news. We are going to do about 30 minutes to an hour and a half of news tonight. I'm going to try to keep it around an hour. Might bleed over. We usually do. Let me go ahead and breeze through these headlines real quick, and we'll go ahead and jump into some of the content. Give me just a second. I didn't even sit down. I didn't even sit down for this, man. I didn't get that part ready. All right. Let's do this. Trump rallies thousands in Pennsylvania on economy and cost. Elon Musk calls God the creator in new podcast interview, which makes me throw up some questions. He said he was a cultural Christian, but I don't know. I've been since this whole issue with Israel and Gaza has unfolded, it really has made me question and re-question religion. I don't know. I became somewhat of a purist from all this stuff just because I started to realize how much of a difference in interpretation a lot of people had on certain subjects, ignoring different parts of the Bible for their own, preference of the Bible. And it's just interesting to me. I mean, it's easier to do if you're a Christian, like a New Testament Christian, which, you would think that would be an obvious thing if you're a Christian, but it's not. It's not. It's really not. Zionists are completely confused on which book to follow. I didn't think that was going to be a problem, but it's a problem. And, Zionists will go back to Genesis to try to justify, having some type of land for the Jews. And I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You do realize that Christians are in the next book, right? Or next books. The next testament. Let me put it that way. But either way, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to believe. I hated those people growing up. I never wanted to be, told what to believe. It's one of those things that naturally kind of has to occur, in my opinion. You have to want and desire the actual, I guess, spiritual relationship with God. And I mean, it's good if Elon actually believes in this, but it also makes you kind of wonder, since there are different gods. I mean, this game is the perfect example of multiple gods. It's a polytheistic religion. It's the Greek religion, whatever you would want to call that. And I mean, we call it mythology now just because it's not really practiced anymore. But, dead religions, they turn into mythology. But what's interesting is that a lot of these gods will keep a lot of their characteristics as they change their names through culture. But anyways, the reason I'm talking about this is because I want to make sure Elon Musk is praying or calling the same God that Christians would call God. And I know that gets fuzzy sometimes with the names. Some people will say God's name is Jehovah. Some will say Yahweh. Some will say Elohim. I mean, I don't, I'm one of those people that try to, I guess, call God what I called God most of my life, and that was just God. I didn't know the name of God most of my life. A lot of Christians don't. But this is where the slippery slope is. There's certain people that, especially from Canaanite religions, like people that worshipped Baal. I believed Elon Musk had a Halloween costume. I think it was a Baphomet costume, but a lot of times it's closely related with Baal and Moloch. There's lots of weird crossover with these gods, and usually different cults in that area, sometimes they would pray to some of the separate gods. And what people, especially Zionists, forget is that Jesus was explicitly against those peoples. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to believe here, but it is good to know who Jesus was actually fighting during that time period, who sentenced him to death, and then who followed the orders. I had this conversation earlier today. That's why I'm kind of talking about it now. Um, because a lot of people get confused that Jesus was sentenced to death by the Jewish authorities of the time. And I've verified this 1,000 times already, so I feel pretty comfortable saying that. Um, and the Romans followed the orders from the Jewish authority in that region at the time. So it's good to know who Jesus was actually against. Jesus called out a lot of these Pharisees, for malpractice in different ways, sometimes, worshiping other gods. And the biggest cult that it seemed like Jesus was up against was the cult of Baal. And I've talked about the cult of Baal several times on the show. I don't want to linger too much longer on this particular topic, but I do want to kind of put it out there. Descendants of Titans is our main topic today, so I figured I would go ahead and kind of cover that a little bit. It will bleed into the game too later. All right, appeals court allows Pentagon transgender service restrictions. Rep. Thomas Massie introduces bill to exit NATO. I think Thomas Massie is going to run for president, no doubt. There's just some interesting things about how Trump has kind of set him up to be the underdog in the next election. And I think that's one thing that Americans really appreciate about any type of runner-up. If there's some type of underdog and they outperform everybody else. And Rep. Massie at this point, with MTG dropping out, basically, I mean, unless she's changed her mind, I haven't heard anything, but I mean, Thomas Massie would be the last representative in Congress that doesn't support Israel, doesn't support AIPAC, doesn't take AIPAC money. That's a big deal. That means it's 99% taken. Anyways, Burnsville High students walk out over ICE raid on local home. It's a news story. I'm not sure what that is. I'll pull it up. I'll read these other things. Democrats flip Miami mayor's office, winning control for first time in nearly 30 years. Excuse me. Couldn't stop that burp. U.S. slaps sanctions on Colombian network supplying foreign fighters in Sudan. Fani Willis to face Georgia Senate questions about Trump prosecution despite legal disputes. OpenAI names Slack CEO Dresser as first chief of revenue at ChatGPT, maker aims to make a profit. Slack CEO Dresser of revenue. Okay. Interesting. This is the CEO? Where's the picture? I wanted to see her. Guess that's all we get. Activists arrested for vandalism after painting Los Angeles crosswalks deemed unsafe. One dead and one injured in a shooting at Kentucky State University in Frankfurt. What happened? I remember seeing that pop up earlier, but I didn't look into it yet. Judge grants Justice Department request to unseal Ghislaine Maxwell records in sex trafficking case. Interesting. So 10 days until the big release, allegedly, of the grand jury trials from Florida of the Epstein case. It's the older case back from, what was it? I think it was like 2005. Australia's world first social media ban for under 16s comes into effect. Australia is going hardcore. I covered this last night. They're completely banning teenagers under 16 from the internet. Or maybe it's not the whole internet. Maybe it's just social media. So, I don't know. I mean, 16-year-olds, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is a big gray area for me, because I do think that there should be slight censorship for children. I don't know what age. That's up for debate. 16 sounds like a good age. I feel like 16 is that adulting age to a degree because you get a car. I mean, at least you do in America. I don't know everywhere else. At least you do in Tennessee. I know other states are like 18 and 21 and other crazy ages, but here in Tennessee it's 16. I think some states even go lower to like 15 or 14. I don't know. Either way, I think I think 16 is a good age to begin your adulting lessons. Um, but anyways, ABC signs Jimmy Kimmel to 1-year contract. We talked about that yesterday. Democrat Rep. Jasmine Crockett is running for the U.S. Senate in Texas. Allred to seek House seat. Yeah, there's some funny ads she's putting out lately. I'm sure people just kind of agreed with them more than disagreed. I'll leave that up to debate as well. Burnsville High School walks out over ICE raid on local home. ICE is carrying out full-scale raids on group homes full of illegals near Minneapolis. Man, that needs to happen in Tennessee quick. Like, did they not have like their own little divisions for each state? Like, does ICE just go state by state? Like, I feel like we need like an ICE in every single state if we don't have one already. I'm sure we probably do, but I've actually had a hard time looking up some of that stuff. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. Maybe I just don't take enough time for it. I really don't, but at the same time, um, yeah, it was hard to try to get a number for a local office because I've been trying to get involved as well, just to a degree. Don't forget you can report people on the ICE website, ice.gov, I think it is. Yeah, so let's see what this is.
Shields up and guns drawn, Ring surveillance video shows more than a dozen armed federal agents descending on a Burnsville home on Saturday. A woman who lives there tells Fox 9 multiple Latino people who rent rooms there were arrested by ICE after being followed home from the store. A portion of the video shows one man being taken down in the driveway and another woman running inside to her child. We're told the 4 people taken into custody are now being held in immigration facilities out of state. That includes the parents of a 7-year-old boy.
You shouldn't be rolling around in unmarked vans. People have the right to know who's following them, and you can see there's fear in the people that are getting out of the car in that video.
No. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop him right there. Illegals don't have rights. I mean, like, I know, like, Democrats like to play that game and everything, but they don't have rights. Only Americans have rights. We have natural-born rights. Now, if you're an immigrant and you came here legally, if you came here legally, then you have rights. I mean, actually, I think they're more of privileges. I don't want to tell you wrong. I think they're more of privileges. Like, you're allowed to do certain things in our country, but you're only granted that right through that piece of paper. And usually, I mean, in the past, I don't know what it is now. In the past, if you committed any type of crime, you would be deported. I mean, I know that's probably changed quite a bit since then, but that used to be the case. Used to be if you went against your, what is it called? Is it naturalization? If you went against your assimilation into the United States, then you would be... Actually, I don't know the consequences. I don't think they were ever enforced. I think they, like, talked about it, but they were never really enforced in the past. I honestly think that every car with pitch black... I know people are going to hate me for saying this, and I'm sorry if you have this on your car. But I think every single car, and I'm sorry, guys, forgive me if this gets you pulled over. I mean, it's not like the cops are going to listen to me anyways, so, you know, just keep that in mind. I think every single car with pitch black window tint needs to be pulled over. You can't see in the windows, and like, well, first off, here in Tennessee, it's illegal. Like, you can only have like 20%, maybe 30% darkness here in Tennessee. Or maybe it's brightness or allowed. I don't know. I always get it flipped around with the window tint stuff. But anyways, like you you have to be able to see into vehicles around you, especially if you're going to be picking up people. And I feel like the fastest way to grab people, like especially if they're driving around, like one thing that's going to be hard to catch certain illegals is that they're always going to be moving. Some of them have been given registration, you know, vehicle registration, license plates, a driver's license. Some of them even have a social security number now. Some of them are using dead people's social security numbers. Some of them are using totally new ones that have been created. That's how crazy and corrupt Democrats are. I mean, maybe there's some Republicans that help them out too. I mean, I don't even like to blame only one party anymore. Like half the time I'm just like, no, it's both of you guys. But anyways, yeah, I digress. Let's go ahead and cover some of this. I don't even think I can play this song, actually. I think it's a copyright song. Play it without the song. You guys can sing it in your head. How about that? If YouTube wasn't an asshole, I would play the song for you guys. But YouTube's always the first one to market. Facebook is second. It's like they compete. Anyways. Somali man from Minnesota films himself threatening to pop ICE agents.
I actually heard you guys pull up to Owatonna, the Big O, and you pulled up when I was not there? Y'all so puss-ass shit, boy. You gonna get popped next time I see your ass. Bring the whole cavalry. Yeah, boy, you guys are scared. Scared of the stingray, baby. Woo!
He's Somalian? He doesn't sound Somalian. I don't know, maybe he's a kid of a Somalian? Well, you're probably gonna be arrested now. They're gonna be looking for you first. Plus, they have your phone number, dude. Like, they can go through your photos and everything to see whose phone it is. Either way, Trump outlines immigration standards at Pennsylvania rally. At a Tuesday night rally in Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania, Trump stated that those who do not share U.S. values, contribute economically, or assimilate have no place in this country. He highlighted a 94% drop in illegal maritime crossings. Claimed reverse migration. Wait, what is this 6% difference all of a sudden? Last I heard, we were blocking 99%, and now it's gone down to 94%. I mean, if we were to like compare that to the numbers, that would be a significant amount of people. Just saying. Oh, claimed reverse migration for the first time in 50 years. That's good. I don't believe it, but that's good. President Trump just said what every actual American has been thinking. We just said that. He said, we don't want you here. Get out. Schumer presses for full video of deadly Caribbean drug strike. On Tuesday, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer confronted Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth during a Gang of Eight briefing about the Trump administration's refusal to release full footage from a September 2nd military operation in the Caribbean. The strike targeted a Venezuelan-flagged boat suspected of a fentanyl smuggling. After an initial airstrike killed 9, the commander ordered a second hit on 2 survivors. It's standard, guys. I'm sorry. I know people want to get mad about it, but it's standard. Everybody knows
Now,
double
finally,
taps.
this afternoon, Secretaries Hegseth and Rubio and top officials will brief the Gang of 8, and I'll be there. I plan to
Dude. I swear, like, why do that's one thing I hate from any opposition is if they copy your tactics. So we had the Republicans out there calling certain Democrats the seditious 6. I believe most of them were Democrats. And now we have the Gang of 8. I don't know, maybe that was a Democrat thing that's been going around for a while, but that's the first time that I've acknowledged it. I don't know.
confront Secretary Hegseth on exactly what the hell is going on in the Caribbean.
Just be original. Just be original. He's gonna attack the drug boat situation and say that they should release the video and make sure that everything was well documented beforehand, or I don't know, just a good judgment call. Put it in a nutshell. Republican Matt Van Epps wins narrow Tennessee special election. Was it? Why does this keep popping up in the news? Was this like really that important? So if Republicans aren't going to turn out and election day performance is incredibly poor, and people going to finally concede that we should get Republicans to vote early and vote by mail, thinking out loud, what? What the fuck? Excuse my language, guys. I'm just kind of like, all right, this is one of those like weird big Titan profiles. He's got, what the hell? Who the hell is this guy? He has 2.4 million followers. However the hell that's even possible for this little faggot. I mean, he probably really is. Like, I'm saying that jokingly, but at the same time, he might be gay. He probably is. He's got long hair. Not saying that's an indicator, but he just looks feminine, and he has long hair, and his name's The Persistence. That sounds very feminine. I mean, I hate to be a guy judging another guy, but, you know, it's just kind of what we do. You know, girls judge girls. It's okay for guys to judge guys, and, I mean, literally throughout our entire history, we used to make fun of these people. And then all of a sudden, in 2017, we just can't make fun of a certain group of people. And now it's Jews. Can't make fun of faggots or Jews, damn it. I will. Just because, I mean, I don't know, dude. If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be for something really funny. Like, I'm gonna say something extremely funny if I'm about to die. Like, I'm gonna die laughing. I keep telling people that. Like, you think I'm gonna go out not making fun of something, you're wrong. You'll be pointing that gun in my face, and I'm gonna be making the best joke you ever heard in your life. You might not even shoot me. And I'll be like, damn, I'm sorry, bro. I shouldn't have said that. He's like, nah, I liked it. Elon Musk calls God the creator, a new podcast interview.
Who do you look up to the most?
The creator.
What's your current position on God?
God is the creator.
You don't believe in God, though, do you?
Well, I believe this universe came from something. People have different labels.
Who do you look up to the most?
The creator.
What's your current position on God?
God is the creator.
You don't believe in God, though, do you?
Well, I believe this universe came from something.
He's been a big simulation theory advocate, if anybody's been paying attention in the past few years. Simulation theory does have a creator, and that's whoever created the simulation. So, he might be talking about a different creator. I'm not sure. This is why I ask these questions, guys, because it is important. This guy literally came out on stage with a Baphomet Halloween costume. I know it was Halloween, but Baphomet? Really? Pretty sure it was Baphomet. If it's not Baphomet, it's one of the bullish-looking devil creatures. Deities, whatever you want to call them. Demons. It looked like a demon. It straight up looked like a demon. I'm pretty sure Baphomet is a demon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, who is this dude's guy? God. Who is this dude's God? That's what I meant to say. Baal, B-A-A-L, was a bull. I believe, right? Should I look it up? Let's look up Baal real quick. Let's look up Baal real quick. Just because I can. See what Baal looks like. Let's see what Baal looks like. I'm going to get 2 searches going. Huh. His statue is common. It's not the true Baal or Satan, but the Hubal or Baal of the Kaaba in Mecca. The Kaaba was consecrated to Hubal with blood sacrificed on his black stone. Once you consecrate an area to Shaitan, really? It's theirs. They call him Shaitan? Really? It's just too similar. Even Muslims believe they see the Dajjal in the Kaaba, but it's not Dajjal. That's Allah's face, and he's getting more and more power every time Muslims pray to the Kaaba. Well, don't be praying to that Titan, or whoever the hell. Who are we talking about? I don't know. Should I post it? I don't know. I don't think I should. Got the cult of Saturn. Saturn is Baal. Saturn is Baal. Saturn is Ra. I don't know about that one. Ra was a sun god, right? Saturn is Moloch. That's correct. Saturn is Beelzebub? Maybe. I know Beelzebub was that weird spider-looking demon, but I don't know much about Beelzebub, to be honest. It takes time to go through all these gods, guys. Give me a break. Alright, let's get over to the content. Temple, everybody. Let's listen to him shout off against Candace Owens, which I actually listened to her podcast today. She had one of her first live replays available on her website, or I'm not on her website, I'm sorry, on her Rumble page. So if it's still available, go check it out. She normally doesn't leave her replays, that I've noticed, at least, on her account. At least not for free subscribers. I don't know if there's something separate on Rumble now that allows paid subscribers to watch old episodes, but she has that new episode. And she's linking what seemed like the U.S. military to Charlie Kirk's assassination in some ways. But just so I don't speak wrongly, we'll get to that later. I will talk about it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right here, just so I don't forget. Candace, military, what else? Charlie Kirk. Okay, so this is basically right here. We'll get to that here in a second, but I want to cover what Tim has to say first.
Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt. She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these fucking messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't fucking DM me like I did something for you as you cower, as you fucking cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right fucking now.
Yeah, that was the...
I'm fucking done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. She doesn't give two fucking shits. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy, and she doesn't give a shit about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my fucking property, and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got fucking strangers coming up to my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who trying to live there. How the fuck am I even supposed to sell this property? And you know, it's all lies, it's all hypocrisy, and it is for the purpose of making money. And she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie, she loved Charlie, and she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil. She is evil. And I'll say it again, this conservative movement is fractured, it's fried, whatever it is. Okay? Republicans are on track to lose the midterms. They were actually trending in the other direction until Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And this is the point, isn't it? The most effective political assassination in history, and thanks to the likes of the vile cunt Candace Owens, she has turned Turning Point into the perpetrators of the crime that was against them. I don't get paid by any of these people. I'm not on good terms necessarily with Turning Point USA. They didn't invite me to their stupid event. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They invited me back after I started criticizing Candace. I'm not going to your event. I'm over all of this shit. The last thing that I need to deal with is a bunch of cowards in conservative media refusing to stand up to her. Megyn Kelly, come on. I appreciate the kind words, but come on. Such fucking pathetic bullshit. You know, and I get people saying, Tim, you know, thank you so much for talking about it. I don't care. I'm not doing a favor for anybody. I'm not doing this to benefit anybody. Nobody's paying me. There's no fucking Russia. There's no fucking Israel. There's just me sticking my neck out and then risking dying for what? A bunch of cowards that don't want to stand up to protect themselves? People like fucking Candace Owens?
I couldn't believe that she put you in the thumbnail.
What a fucking cunt.
Of her piece today.
I'm done.
The idea that she'd
I'm
imply
fucking
that you had some benefit or that you benefit somehow. Like
She benefited. I think she's a Fed, and I think she killed Charlie.
Wow. Definitely a fall from grace from Tim Pool. I've always kind of speculated, you know, and I'm going to be careful how I say this. I've always speculated, you know, who Tim Pool might work for. I don't know who he works for. But I did always think it was odd that he never got taken down off of YouTube or any other platform. He was allowed to speak freely on pretty much any issue. He got caught, I think it was only a year ago, with taking money from a Russian outlet. And it was somewhere, I mean, I heard it was $100,000 a week. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was, I mean, I haven't heard one other person say it was 100 million, but I'm not going to say that. Because I just feel like that's too outlandish to be true. But yeah, he might be tanking not only from a loss in viewers, but from a loss of funds. Which makes me kind of also speculate, because there are some other videos I'm going to show you here in a second. And a lot of people have been questioning his relationship with Israel. And whether or not he is one of these new influencers that is taking the $7,000 check for each post, I don't know if that's true. There's just speculation around it. It's just a theory, okay? It's all alleged stuff. I'm not saying any of this is true. So don't say that I said this. It's just more or less, we're just trying to discern what's going on here. Maybe I should go ahead and play this video. This is from Shadow of Ezra posting this. Candace Owens says she has received information from a man in the U.S. military. I do want to do that, but I also want to talk about Candace Temple. See what Candace has to say here. Yep, this is it right here. This is from today. This is from that video I was talking about earlier where she's talking about the military might be involved with the Charlie Kirk shooting. All alleged stuff, all coming from Candace Owens, not me. So Candace Owens just roasted Tim Pool unhinged rant attacking her.
As you power, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right now.
Yeah, that was the.
I'm done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors shouldn't give two no one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy. And she doesn't give a about our security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my property, and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got strangers coming up to my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who trying to live there. How the am I even supposed to sell this property?
So there's a lot to unpack there. First and foremost, what you are seeing right there is on a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys, okay? What you are seeing is actually a display of estrogen. Everything he is doing there is somebody who is not a man, he is not tough, and he would never dare to speak to a man like that, right? People that find that very easy. Secondly, Tim Pool doesn't even have the intellect to understand that we put him in the thumbnail because he accused me in a full episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, which we showed and contextualized, of being someone who benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination. So he thinks he's being accused. No, you accused me of that in like a actually, I think it was 2-hour episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, in which Milo defended me and explained that I am not to blame for the lame excuses that the feds have given us regarding Charlie Kirk's assassination. And that if we do need to have some spiritual searching in terms of what the Republican Party has become, that the time for that is now, okay? So this little, and I really like, he's a small person for this, a very small person who is also theatrical, Timothy Smollett, who pretends every year like people are trying to kill him. He's a chronic fence sitter, okay? Pretending like he is braving the wilderness for being what? The 110,000th person who's making a video about Candace Owens in the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination. He thinks he's pioneering that. Are you out of your mind? It's only the safest thing you can do. What's next? Is he going to make a video and call Kanye West anti-Semitic? Like that's what he's pioneering right now. Oh my gosh, so original. Like, is he going to call Donald Trump evil in 2016? This is the storm that he's braving, is jumping on the side of what everyone else is doing. He is a fundamentally weak man for what he did there. He should apologize. He won't. I don't care what happens to his platform. He's now essentially trying out because he's under financial pressure. He's trying out for Zionists to pay him, and they will. Okay, they will cut him a check, and I hope that happens for you, Tim. I hope it makes you happy. But to do that to someone who has never done anything to you other than disagree with you about the Charlie Kirk narrative, I have not focused my content on you, and any time your name has come up, it has been because you have explicitly been attacking me. You are a coward. You are less than a man. Okay? You are behaving. Your type right there is like a person who's having financial issues and yet decides to go out and put $100K on a poker game. And when he loses and is a further $100K in the hole, comes back home and beats his wife and kids and thinks he's a tough guy. That's how you're acting right now. I'm not your wife. I'm not your kids. Get your affairs in order and stop blaming me because I'm actually traversing down the path that hasn't been traveled by standing up and saying that something corrupt happened and Charlie Kirk was assassinated. I don't care about your midterms, okay? I don't care about your next year midterms and whether or not the Republican Party is united, okay? Because I don't want to stand next to people that would cover up Charlie Kirk's assassination. I hope that I have made my point perfectly clear.
What do you guys think? I think I'm more with Candace on this one. Not to say that I don't think that, well, I mean, I often think it about pretty much every single large podcaster now. I think almost everybody's a Fed now, but I don't want to be too crazy about it. I will agree whenever they're right about certain things, but it doesn't mean I'm like taking their side fully. It doesn't mean I'm like, gonna trust them skydiving together, like if they're parachuting with me and I'm like on the bottom. That would be kind of weird anyways. I feel like I should be on top with the parachute, but we'll let Candace have the parachute this time. We'll see if we can trust fall with her. Anyways, let's get over to the rest of this with Tim Pool. Kremlin-funded streamer Tim Pool says he's in debt and ending his show after Russia cut off his $100,000 a week. So some of that is speculative. I just want to make a note of what this guy said here. This guy is right-wing cope. But it is a clip from his show. The clip that I want to, so we are going to play it. Is that the same thing?
So where does that leave us?
I think it is. Yeah, here we go. He says the same thing. Genghis Khan. Let me sum it up. Timcast ratings are tanking because it's obvious he's a Zionist. Mouthpiece for Benjamin Netanyahu. So to save his show, he attacked Candace Owens. Fail. Then he faked another Juicy Smollett attack on himself. Fail. Now he threatening to leave. Please do. Yeah, I think it's time for Tim to kind of phase out. I used to like his show, but after I kind of learned some of the people around him and I don't know, just kind of him too. He did also kind of ignore me whenever I reached out during the pandemic about different issues. So he kind of came off as fake to me, like he might be someone of a higher stature within some type of organization. I don't know what. I'm just saying that it was kind of odd that he never could get to the actual journalists. He almost acted like a celebrity, even though he's always kind of been a nobody. He is a high school dropout. And I'm really not trying to spear him or smear him. That's what he is. He's a high school dropout. He's a very smart guy. He's an autodidact. He learns on his own. For anybody that doesn't know what that means, I heard somebody else talking about that earlier today, and I'm just like, no, autodidacts are really, really smart half the time because they don't wait around for a teacher. They just go straight ahead. I actually kind of consider myself to be an autodidact myself. I wasn't a good portion of my life, but as I learned how to teach myself, then, just kind of came naturally. I think this is the same
So where does
video.
it leave us? We have 2 weeks left in the year before we go on our Christmas hiatus. I'm not a big fan of any kind of hiatus. I would prefer just to work. But it is taxing, it is grueling, of course. And there's a lot of infrastructure here that requires me to work all day, every day, Monday to Friday, with some extra work on the weekends, usually meetings. And I'm probably going to have a stroke. My health's actually pretty good. My blood pressure is great. My resting heart rate is actually around 45. I exercise quite a bit. Haven't been able to skate in the past month or two, the holidays, and But we have to have these conversations. And
Tim, I just want to say real quick, if you're in any type of real danger, I know he's not going to watch my show, but if you're in any type of real danger, you probably should tell somebody, and very soon. You should probably leave a trail of text messages like Charlie Kirk did to maybe, leave a bread trail of who your possible assailant might be. But let's finish this up.
And I have been. With the people, our contractors, people we work with, our vendors, partners. And one thing is clear. The violence will get worse. It is going to escalate. We cannot keep going as status quo. Something has to change. It may be that, as we described after the assassination of Charlie Kirk and the threat to come and shoot up our studio and our workplace, we asked, at what point do we say, we can't do this anymore? The cost of running Timcast IRL Studio and the projects around it exceeds the amount of money it brings in. That's just that breaking point, isn't it, for any business? If you need $100 to, run your restaurant, but you're only bringing $90.
That's your fault, buddy. That is entirely your fault. You have to pay all those people around the table. And guess what? You got to be a business owner and you got to fire some people. You got to pay for your editors and everything else. Guess what? I do everything on my own. I don't have a crew. I don't have a fucking crew. I do everything on my own. You can too, asshole. If you want to survive in the podcasting world, you might as well just go ahead and learn how to do everything yourself. Because at some point or another, somebody will probably stab you in the back, and I feel like Tim has probably been in that situation several times.
You go out of business. The issue? The cost isn't cameras or lights. The cost is security because of the escalation. It's an artificial cost to doing business that we can't balance. We can't forego security, but we can't sustain it either. So I've had some conversations with our partners, been talking with Rumble. There may be a solution, and it's going to be rapid change very quickly. We're going to have some emergency meetings. We've already had emergency meetings for obvious reasons. And there is a possibility that the 19th is the last episode of Timcast IRL. We are doing everything we can to make sure that's not going to be the case. It's no secret that I've been frustrated and disillusioned with a lot of people in politics, but that's no reason to walk away from doing our nightly show with a tremendous success. But the cost is not just money anymore. The cost is the safety of my family, myself, and there are many ideas we're floating around.
Okay. So, allegedly, this big blow up is from his alleged call to, well, I don't actually know if he actually called the sheriff or not. I don't really know what his... Actually, yeah, I'm going to be careful about this because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm not sure if his particular claim, if he ever said that he called the police or not. I assume that he probably did. But a lot of people are speculating whether or not this story is true, whether someone did actually shoot at his house or not. It didn't seem like security, returned fire or anything. It almost seemed like it was a hit and run. Like, supposedly there was 3 shots that were shot at the house. And besides that, I don't know much else. He has not released much else. He says that if he releases the security cams, it tells where the security cams are. So, lots of plausible deniability here. He doesn't really have to be accountable for much. But at the same time, I understand it to a degree. I mean, if you do want to keep your property secure, you might not want to tell where your security cams are. So You know, that's a smart excuse if that's the excuse. If it is an excuse, he might be telling the truth. But this makes me think a little bit different. This is from the Skiff. A creator contacted the sheriff about the Tim Pool shooting allegations on his property, and the sheriff stated there was no record about the alleged shooting at his property on record. Be careful who you follow. The people with obvious paid incentives are beginning to show themselves heavily. When people attack you for asking questions or for exposing the truth, run as fast as you can. It's usually a psycho.
Yeah, hi. So my name is Adam. I go by Adam the Angler online. I run like a very small content creator, accounts on like X and YouTube and whatnot. Anyways, Tim Pool had put out a post on X on December 6th around 8 a.m. saying that there was a shooting that took place at his compound, I guess, his residence / business. I have a possible address but I'm not 100%, but I just wanted to call and just verify that he has contacted you guys like he said, because something about this just doesn't add up to me. So yeah, I just wanted to see if he's being honest or not, basically.
The only shooting I'm aware of is the murder we had up on the mountain last month. I'm not aware of any other shootings.
Okay, yeah, no one would have been hurt necessarily. He said in his post that it happened around 1 a.m. on the 6th of December, saying that someone approached his property and allegedly fired 3 shots. But then he said that, what's that?
What's his name?
Tim Pool. He's like a fairly large content creator. He covers a lot of like geopolitics and whatnot.
Okay.
And so I believe he lives within your jurisdiction, as far as I can tell. So I just
there are no calls associated with him. And a report was taken. So.
I'm sorry. What? Say that again. You said a report was taken.
I said I just ran his name and local. So if there had been if he had reported a shooting that we responded to in Jefferson County, it would have shown up in my system, and when I just ran his name, there was no calls associated with the shooting. Yeah, there's nothing for shootings or, and when I run his address, there's nothing coming up for it, or his name.
Huh. Well, okay. I appreciate that. We'll see if he produces something more on this alleged shooting. Because he's literally put nothing out other than saying there was a shooting and that he was in contact with police. And I've called you guys, you haven't heard of anything, and I even just talked to an officer with the Harpers Ferry PD and the incorporated city part or town part, and they said they didn't have one either. So
wow, you called 2 different places.
Might be a hoax.
Interesting. You guys make up your mind. I don't think that I believe Tim Pool. But like I said, you can make your own call with that. Japan calls for America to show its hand. Actually, wait, I don't want to move on to the story yet. Let's cover this rest with Candace, and then we'll move on. And I'll try to make the other stories fast because I want to jump into this game before too late. I don't want to get too late tonight. Candace Owens says she has received new information from a man in the U.S. military that she believes will prove the military was involved in Charlie Kirk's murder. Candace Owens has previously said she believes Charlie Kirk's death was a military hit comparable to the assassination of JFK. She says the operation involved foreign actors and literal actors and unfolded like a military-style operation with multiple decoys. I think she's right. I mean, I gotta be careful with what I say just because I do run a channel, but I personally kind of came to a lot of this conclusion maybe a week or 2 after Charlie Kirk was killed. And if you want to verify anything that I'm saying right now, you can actually go back and check out my videos around that time period. It was about 2, yeah, I would say I pretty much covered it the first 3 weeks. I'm not saying you got to watch all my videos, but the first 3 weeks after his murder, I pretty much covered it, and it just got more and more detailed within like 2 or 3 episodes. I can't remember exactly which ones. I might have even named the episode something similar to that title. Sometimes I do. I do try to make some things relevant to the news. I try to also cross it over with the video games, so, you know. I don't know, weird. I'm weird like that. Anyways, I mean, I had the theory that since there was such a weird correlation between the movie Snake Eyes and this event, it almost seemed like this event played out in certain correlations with the film. It's almost like these weird cults actually will reenact certain movies for certain situations. Sometimes the event will occur first and then they'll make a movie about it. But there's also this odd phenomena where there's a movie that will come first and then a similar event with many correlations, I feel like is the safest way to put this. Because there were some strange correlations between the movie and this event. And the movie came out in 1997, by the way. So maybe this is another pattern to kind of pick up on when it comes to movies and maybe future predictions. Kind of like The Simpsons or other things. Making weird predictions like that. But anyways, let's see what Candace has to say. I've talked too much tonight.
But I want to tell you that I maintain, I actually believe that this was a military hit that involved foreign actors and also literal actors. I believe that that day ran something akin to JFK's assassination. I believe that there were therefore multiple decoys on the ground. I do not believe, just so I'm clear here, that the person who was walking up the stairs killed Charlie. In fact, my suspicion is that that photo was not even shot on the same day. I do not believe that the person who ran across Losey rooftop killed Charlie. I think that was another decoy. I do not believe that shot came from a Losey center at all. And we all know that decoy George Zinn didn't kill Charlie. And I received an interesting tip about him as well, that he's much more connected than what meets the surface. That he potentially has connections to the federal department, familial connections to the federal department, and we are prodding that. It's getting interesting. Anyway, that would suggest that there are thus a total of 4 decoys, like George Zinn, staircase guy, maroon shirt guy, and Losey center guy, none of which I believe actually pulled the trigger. Call it a hunch. I think it's much more likely that Lance Twiggs is the one that is walking in that maroon shirt. His build is nothing like Tyler Robinson's build. Lance Twiggs is thinner. And obviously I'm speculating here, but I believe Tyler Robinson was involved, and he was in fact driving around campus on that day, therefore assisting in the costume changes, likely picking up clothing. And as we broke the story, Tyler was seen at Dairy Queen. And what was he seen doing, as I told you? Dumping clothing in the cemetery beside that Dairy Queen. So I think that is what his involvement is limited to. That was his job, to get rid of clothing. It's completely a nonsense to think that a person who had never killed anyone was high on adrenaline after a kill and decided to eat Dairy Queen. That doesn't even make sense biologically speaking. There was going to be an adrenaline measure that kicks in after you kill animal, let alone a person, let alone having it be your first kill. And you're like, he just decided to go to DQ, sit down, write some poetic text messages. It's why they're freaking out about that Dairy Queen leak, because it disrupts their narrative. One of many things that disrupts their narrative. But what about Lance Twiggs?
Did I miss a DQ leak? I'm trying to think of what she's talking about. A DQ leak? Dairy Queen leaks? Nuh-uh. They do that weird shit where they flip the ice cream over in front of you and it makes you think they're gonna drop it. Dude, I got so mad the first time somebody did that to me. I thought he was like trying to like fake me out and like trying to like be an asshole by doing it. And I was like, dude, what the hell? He just sat there and laughed. It was a black dude, too. That made it even better. Because he was just like... Oh, man, he psyched me out. Anyways. Japan calls for America to show its hand. Tokyo has just sent a message straight into Washington's inbox. Stand firm, stand openly, stand now. Prime Minister Takachi didn't mumble. She said plenty what others only whisper. That Taiwan must be defended and that China's intimidation has crossed the line. Now Tokyo wants the world to know whether America truly means what it says. Japan is not asking for speeches. It is asking for visible commitment, public, unmistakable, undeniable support. What is with this, like, sensationalism? Jim Ferguson? Somebody told me that he writes his articles from AI. What do y'all think? It might be. It might be. He might just be prompting the AI like, hey, write a sensational article about, Japan calls for America to show its hand for a particular news story. Because you can do that with Grok. You can do lots of things with Grok. Just a propaganda film. Probably all of our ships. I don't know. They might make their own ships. Do they? I know they only have a defense force, but I think they're starting to go offensive with possibility that China attacks Taiwan. Just have to see how that unfolds. Virginia Tech unveils breakthrough chip that lets sound move matter.
It's got a funky beat. I can plug out to it.
So loud. Is my volume all the way up? It was. Okay, that explains a lot. I'm like, dude, I'm like blowing up my ears. Shut up. You and your dubsteps. Shadow of Ezra says Benjamin Netanyahu has instructed the 1,000 Christian Zionist pastors to return to America and focus on shaping the youth's views. Are they back already? Go back. You can stay in Israel. We really don't want you. Calling it their shared destiny, the effort is being framed as a battle for the survival of an entire civilization. Maybe Jewish civilization. I don't know. Israel now plans to recruit another 10,000 pastors. Jesus. Literally Jesus. Can somebody show these guys Jesus? Can somebody teach them about the New Testament too? Like that Christians are supposed to be more New Testament than Old Testament? I know some Christians don't agree with that, but I mean, let's be real. His son came in the second book, the Second Testament. So, if that's your faith, if that's who you follow, and if you've even denounced certain things from the Old Testament, which a lot of Christians have, like slavery, that's in the Old Testament, guys. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but yeah, slavery is justified in the Old Testament. It's kind of hidden in there because a lot of people don't talk about it, but yeah, it's in there. Just look it up on Google or Grok it if you really have too much trouble. But it's in there. It tells you not to get tattoos. It tells you not to have sex before marriage. Like, there's lots of things that many Christians have changed their minds about within recent decades. So just bear that in mind. I'm not saying all those values are Christian, to abandon some type of celibacy. I feel like there is some type of pureness within, being celibate. But I do also think that it's important to explore different partners. You know, I'm not trying to make this show about a relationship advice or anything, but it's just kind of like, you know, just kind of trying to sneak in some morals for the kids, for anybody that picks up on it. All right, so yeah, we got 10,000 new pastures in the coming months to deepen the influence within American churches. Jesus.
We will not let this evil win this time.
Israeli leaders encourage the pastors to be bold and express gratitude for their support.
Bro, like I've said 1,000 times, if a certain people get exiled from different areas, even Israel at different points in history, then maybe they are owed a specific piece of land. You know, it kind of seems like they were given back that land at a certain point, and they couldn't keep it. So there is a certain point where it's just like, I mean, at least I would hope. Because I feel like the military is getting to a weird point where it's just like, we're Zionists or we're going to kill you. Or we're Zionists or we're going to deport you. Like, that's what it seems like the military is now. I hope that that's not the majority. I know that a lot of the younger generation are not that way. Hopefully, but there are, you know, a few gray hairs on every old country, I guess. We're not that old. We're still kind of new. We're new. We're new. We're still new, guys. All right, let's get out of here. Did I already? What just happened here? Did it just start the whole reel over? I don't know what happened. Nope, nope, nope. We went too far. Why are we back up at the top? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, whatever. I'll just scroll back down again. Didn't want to have to do this, but for whatever reason, it already got rid of my page. So much for memory. Rep. Anna Paulina Luna says Hakeem Jeffries is blocking a stock trading ban in Congress. That's all you need to know. I don't gotta play the video where she just says the same thing. Dumbs. Let's cover this real quick. This is kind of fun.
People don't die, okay? They just don't die. And they can take a lot, but a lot of people died in these horrible tunnels. They're mostly in the tunnels. I know a lot about it. I got them out. But I always said the last 20, when you get down to the last 10 or 20, it's going to be very tough. It's a nasty situation.
World made bunkers for citizens and all got our lousy dumb. Who put this crap in front of it? All bill soldiers to fight underground. I remember seeing this article, and it was basically saying that the military is training for underground warfare. Whatever that means. But I mean, obviously they're sending troops in, so there's some type of underground tunnel network here in America, supposedly around the world as well. I don't know how far that extends, but kind of makes you wonder, what is Elon Musk Boring Company? What is that for? Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's directive banning transgender service members has been upheld by a DC Court of Appeals. This is Pete Hegseth again, showing the same thing. How far down did I go? I went pretty far today, didn't I? Oh, yeah. I did cover a lot of Candace Owens tonight. Maybe I should keep covering other things. This is tied to the last story. Not this one, but the one before. The Mossad X account is broadcasting videos of Christian Zionists openly criticizing President Trump's West Bank policy.
If you said something, Mr. Prime Minister, Vice President, that is not accurate. You said the policy of the Trump administration is that the West Bank will not be annexed by Israel. That will continue to be our policy. Mr. Vice President, we love you. We love you and we love America. But there's something you have to understand. The policy of the God who birthed America and the policy of the God who gave these people this land is in fact that Judea and Samaria is Bible land.
Bible land?
Bible land.
Shut up. The dumbest thing you could say. Bible land?
We have 66 reasons, Mr. Vice.
Why not call it Israel? I don't know. I don't want to hear anymore. We get the idea. This week we are voting on the National Defense Authorization Act. This funds our military, and it's once again filled with Americans' hard-earned tax dollars used to fund foreign aid in foreign countries' wars. These American people are $38 trillion in debt, suffering from an affordability crisis, on the verge of a healthcare crisis, and credit card debt is at all-time high. Funding foreign aid in foreign wars is America last and is beyond excuse anymore. I would love to fund our military, but refuse to support foreign aid and foreign militaries in foreign wars. I'm here and will be voting no. Won't be there much longer, it seems like. I think she's got until the end of the month. This Mossad X account is broadcasting videos of Chris. Oh wait, we just covered that. Here's the account. I don't see. Oh, Mossad commentary. Well, okay, yeah. I was gonna ask, like, how does he know? And I was like, oh yeah, he knows. This is just Glenn Beck sounding very fake, saying that he's tired of waiting on the corruption to be handled.
Yes. I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I am worn out. I am fed up. I've had enough. I am tired of exposing corruption, doing our homework, going overseas and having documents translated to make sure they're exactly right, presenting the evidence. We know what's happening, except then once we expose it, nothing happens. Nobody goes to jail. Nobody pays for a damn thing anymore.
That's basically it. I don't even think I watched the whole video the first time. But he just kind of rambles in a circle, so. This week, we are voting on... Yeah, we just said that. We said that, dude. We said that. It's all good. Not only did William effing Barr oversee the overthrow of the U.S. government on November 3rd, 2020, he also held secret meetings to plot prosecutions of Trump and Trump officials and sabotage Trump's candidacy.
Why I am being persecuted and no one else. It's being charged or persecuted. It's very easy. I called the FBI to report Bill Barr and Armstrong Williams. I have notes of every single meeting. One meeting can be about visa for someone, or another meeting can be about January 6th or RICO case. I have a quote here that was like, Barr believes the FBI will go to Trump House soon. And one thing that I heard a lot is like how they go to prevent America to have Trump again. One thing that I learned very fast and very in the beginning is like Bill Barr is someone extremely important. And I remember the biggest conversation they had at that point, it is like, what kind of charge that we can bring against Trump? And that's when Bill Barr, and I will never forget that, Bill Barr was like, we should bring RICO because it's a very difficult type of charge to defend.
Stop it right there. That's a 10-minute video. Majority Taylor Greene says, back in July, I voted no on the Genius Act because it contained a backdoor to a central bank digital currency, CBDC. For anybody that's unfamiliar what a CBDC is, it's basically a digital currency. A lot of people are fearful that if we were to have one, they could just shut off your bank account anytime that you were to act up or just go against certain narratives within, the media or whatever, go against the government. They could basically just shut off your account anytime they want. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could already kind of do that anyways if they wanted to. So I don't know if it's too much different, but I'm not saying that we should have a CBDC. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't know if it's any different from what we already have now, is what I'm saying. I feel like we already have it. But I could be, I don't know, maybe the other, maybe a CBDC is worse. We've never had it, so we wouldn't know. President Trump eviscerates the European Union finding Elon Musk. I was kind of curious why this was in my feed. It's kind of an older post. We talked about that the other day. But maybe he talked about it again today. Israel is intensively spying on U.S. forces in Israel. From The Guardian. According to The Guardian, Israeli operatives have been spying on American forces and allies stationed at the U.S. base in Israel. The Civil Military Coordination Center, CMCC, intelligence gathering is so pervasive that it prompted the U.S. commander of the base, Lieutenant General Patrick Frank, to tell his Israeli counterpart that the recording has to stop here. I think I talked about that yesterday, actually. I don't know, I might have posted one myself. AZ APAC says we're done with APAC's bribery of our politicians. We're done with being extorted for Israel. This is anti-Zionist APAC. If you're curious what that stands for. As APAC. We're done with dual citizens robbing us for Israel. We're done with bought-off, blackmailed, and brainwashed politicians working for Israel. We're here to de-Zionize the U.S. government. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, this is Tim Pool.
With having American aircraft carriers over there, like what I keep being told about the USS Liberty. That's something with the Israeli government.
No, you should. No. Wait. You should be careful about that.
Alleged.
I think I was even watching this episode the night that it happened. Because I did think it was weird. I was like, is Ian just being retarded right now? Because I don't think at the time I knew what the USS Liberty was. But sometimes Ian says really stupid things. And Tim would cut him off because he's saying something stupid. But at this particular point, it's kind of obvious now if you know what the USS Liberty stands for. It was a ship that was allegedly attacked. I think it was in is it 67? I can't remember the exact date, but it was somewhere in that time frame. Maybe 70s, I don't know. I'd have to look it up again. But basically, a U.S. ship was attacked by Israel, and then Israel tried to act like it was an accident and then provide aid, but then the aid was denied by the U.S. Soldiers. So, interesting fact. This is not Ian Carroll. This is Ian Crossland. Almost said Carroll. This is Ian Crossland right here. And he says some smart things every now and again. I'll give him that. But 90% of the time, maybe 80% of the time, it usually ends in a fart. A long, drawn-out fart, and you're just like staring at him like you're just like, man, I wish I could take that time back that we just had.
You should be careful about that. Alleged.
Let's start this over. This is good.
I'm concerned with having American aircraft carriers over there. Like, what I keep being told about the USS Liberty. That's something with the Israeli government.
Yeah,
he
yes.
should.
No. Wait.
We should be careful about that. Allegedly, the Israeli Air Force jet fighter aircraft.
I mean, they did end up paying out the American government.
So I'm concerned, like false flag operation, like a missile comes out of Gaza and hits one of our aircraft carriers, but it was actually an Israeli missile.
Well,
I don't want. We should get out of there.
It doesn't. Let me stop you there. It doesn't matter where the missile comes from.
That's weird, huh? Holy sh**.
Dude, I'm concerned with having American aircraft.
What do y'all think? Sometimes I even wonder, was that Russian business or whatever they had in, what was it? I think it was in Tennessee, actually. I remember hearing about it last year, but yeah, I think it was like some type of Russian company here in Tennessee, which I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently that's possible. And this company was funding Tim Pool, allegedly. I mean, they said it was Russian, but you never know. I mean, sometimes certain people are not what they seem. And apparently with Israel, you can have dual citizenship, so, you know, it's not wild to think about. But I'll just leave it on that thought and let you guys speculate. Is Tim working for somebody else? Is that why he cuts off certain sentences? Is extra protective of his Jewish employees, which I didn't even know he had until recently. I'm not saying, you know, those people should be put at risk of any kind, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of wondered too, like, was that whole thing with him being shot at, you know, staged in some type of way? You know, like maybe even a friend came by and shot at the building just to make it real, you know, but maybe they didn't call the cops. And I'm just basing that off of that other guy's video from earlier, where he did call 2 different police stations to check if Tim Pool did call the police or not. So, now I don't remember Tim saying that he called the police or not. Maybe he does have his own security team, and maybe that's why. I don't know, but I think you actually have to, I think you legally have to report all shootings unless, you know, unless you authorize it. And that's where I would be like, well, you know, if you wanted to stage something to make it good and make it believable, you could just have a friend, you know, pop off a few rounds at the house, you know, they all miss, nobody gets hurt, and, you know, you skid off in a car. I'm not saying that happened, I'm just speculating. All pure speculation, all theory. Not saying it happened. But, you know, you have to think about possibilities whenever you do build an investigation. I'm not saying I would start there, you know, with my investigation. I'm just saying that it is a possibility. Obviously, my investigation would start with the security cameras that he doesn't allow anybody to see, at least publicly. All right, let's move on from this. All right, so I definitely want to cover this, and I want to find a place to stop because I want to get this game going in the background. Let's go ahead and get it going. That way I don't forget. Get you building up, baby. That's right. Excuse me. Sorry. I think I was holding that in for a while. I'm not too sure. It just felt like it was ready. Alright. Donald Trump says Oh wait, that's Pam saying this. Whoa, okay, that changes how I perceive this. Okay. So Donald Trump is posting what Pam said. I didn't read that part, apparently. Apparently I skipped over the part that said Pam at the very beginning. But it says Pam is saying, I have reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying that essentially same old story as last time. All talk, no action. Nothing is being done. What about Comey, Adam Schiff? 1 second. The game's starting up and it's tearing up my screen, man. I'll just let it go ahead and get started up real quick. That way we can get it loading, have it ready. Holy shit, I just knocked over my coffee. Be right there. Play the music. Cling, 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 cling. Click, cling, cling, cling. There it is. Yeah. Hurry up. Get to the next screen. Why does it have to have so many loading screens? It's like loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Watch this. Another loading screen. And voila, another loading screen. Wait, I don't even have this on your side, do I? You guys don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. You're just like, what in the world? Hurry up with your loadage. Hell yeah. I'll pause it right there for a sec. Whoa! Way too big. Okay. Let's go back over here for a second. I didn't get to finish what I was saying. So yeah. Same old story as last time, all talk, no action, nothing is being done. What about Comey, Adam Schiff, Letitia? They're all guilty as hell, but nothing is going to be done. I'm trying to figure out where his other quotation mark is, because he has a quote ending right here. And I'm like, where did it start? Does it start from Pam? Because he's ending the quote right here. This is strange. I'm trying to figure out this post. This is very odd. I'm like, because initially I read this as if Donald Trump was speaking and it was him. I thought it was him condemning Pam for not getting anything done, but I totally read it wrong. So, like I said before, I guess it means Pam is speaking because he has the colon. I mean, right? That's what that means, right? I don't feel like he knows English, like grammar and punctuation and everything. I mean, hell, like I don't even probably know it. But I know that for a fact whenever you do this, it's usually whenever someone's speaking. So I hope that he is using this correctly. But I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what he means here. Even Trump knows Pam Bondi is a fraud. See, I think he's rating it as if, like the same way that I did. I've reviewed over 30 statements. So is this Pam talking or is this Trump talking? You see why I'm confused? Because he put Pam here at the start. If he didn't do that, I would assume it's him talking. And for a large part, it makes me think that he is talking. But anyways, let me finish the post. Then we almost put in a Democrat-supported U.S. attorney in Virginia with a really bad Republican past, a woke rhino who was never going to do his job. That's why 2 of the worst Dem senators pushed him so hard he even lied to the media and said he quit, and that we had no case. No, I fired him, and there is a great case, and many lawyers and legal pundits say so. So yeah, it seems like it's Trump talking. He quit. No, I fired him. Maybe it is Pam talking. No, I fired him, and there's a great case, and many lawyers and legal pundits say so. Lindsay Halligan is really good lawyer and likes you a lot. You can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5. Okay, this is Trump talking. Yeah, okay, so it says it at the very end. Why did he... Okay, so I guess this is him trying to say that he's talking to Pam. Now, tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I don't think you punctuate it like that whenever someone is talking to someone, but I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna assume that he was just talking directly to Pam, and he said, I reviewed over 30 statements posting that essentially same old story as last time, all talk, no action. Because that's how I read it the first time. But ever since I noticed this at the very beginning, it kind of made me, like, confused, so I'm just gonna shut up. I mean, it's pretty obvious with him ending it, you know, with him signing his name, it's him talking. But he also put this quotation mark right here, right after going to be done, which made me think that, is this a quotation from Pam? But then he continued, like he has run-on sentences, like he has like the worst grammar of any president. I thought Bush was bad. I mean, Bush was probably worse. He probably didn't write anything. Thank God we didn't have Twitter back then. Oh my God. That would have been scary. Anyways, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm pretty sure it's just him talking straight to Bondi. But, I mean, it's just, you know, repeating what we've all been saying. That's good. It's good that he's acknowledging that everybody's just kind of like, okay, we need to see some action. That's Trump acknowledging that, hey, you know, I hear everybody talking. Now we just need the AG to move. Hello, AG. Like, do something or get out. Like, I would give her a deadline. Like, that's really what's wrong with all this, is that there's no real deadline for particular people. Maybe that's for a reason, but if we can't tell anything, then it's hard to really, you know where it all leads. All right. I'm curious what this video is. I want to see what the first few minutes are.
This is bigger than we could have ever imagined. And it is very clear to me that our satellite of nations involved in this is not so implausible. In fact, maybe it's very plausible that all of these states are somehow involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. So here's what happened after he went off air. I received a tip, actually from overseas, which has positively blown my mind. And it's blown my mind in a lot of ways, particularly because I had this intuition in terms of the things that I was researching and that were coming up, and we're looking into Utah and all of these things, that there was this chance that trafficking, like global trafficking, is could be involved here. Like that this could be maybe somehow Charlie was being asked to be brought in. He built an organization that has a presence, I think, in all 50 states, actually in all 50 states. And that presents a certain opportunity, like for potentially trafficking. Now, the tip that we received was that we were very much on the right track and that there was another Pierre that we should be looking into, right? And what I'm going to say is despite this tip and indicating that Turning Point, people that work with Turning Point or one of their, action organizations, who knows which organization, they have a few, took a meeting with this particular Pierre. We cannot verify that yet. We would like to verify that information. And if you know more, please email us, moretips@CandiceOwens.com. But I'm going to tell you that even if we can't verify that tip, just knowing who this person is, this person who lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, and is a billionaire, and that is where Turning Point USA is based, knowing this person's background is incredibly compelling, okay? This individual that they mentioned that we should take a look into or learn more about, his name is Pierre Falcone. Now, I had never heard of this individual, and I'm going to say allegedly again regarding the Turning Point USA connection, but his past is not allegedly, okay? He was involved in a scandal that almost brought down the French government, and it involved, here we go, Africa, Angola in particular, Israel, France, and the United States. Arms trafficking, okay? Weapons that were being trafficked into Africa. And this scandal came to be known as Angola Gate. And I'm going to do my best here to summarize it for you so that you get the gist of this. In short, the scandal happened during the civil war in Angola. So you have an African country, there is a civil war. You should just know instinctively that none of these civil wars are organic. No civil war ever was organic. Not even our civil war was organic. It's a bunch of Freemason lodges, deep state government involvement, and you can bet your money that the deep state is always involved when stuff is going on in Africa. Civilized countries are always involved in sponsoring civilizations being brought down. Anyways, it gets discovered during the course of French elections, and this is dating back to 1999, that the French government is actually involved in trafficking weapons, military-grade weapons, to Angola to facilitate this war. And they did this through an illicit network of countries. The public learns this, and it turns out that France is involved, Russia is involved, Slovakia is involved. They're using this company, which is known as Branco International, to sell these arms to the Angolan president. Now, Branco International is run by this guy. His name is Arkady Gaidamak. Of course, he is Israeli, initially born in Russia, and then right when Israel becomes a nation, he moves there. He's also, of course, the president of the Congress of Jewish Religious Communities, so you can't question anything he does. It's anti-Semitic. And his partner is Pierre Falcone. Pierre Falcone is born in Algeria. He moves to France after the Algerian Civil War. So I'm just going to bring up the players here very quickly. This is just from a website that's called Corruption Tracker. We've got Pierre Falcone. He's the businessman, the main broker of the arms deals. He gets convicted of arms trafficking, breach of trust, a misuse of corporate assets, bribery. He gets sentenced to 6 years in prison, but then he gets cleared on an appeal. Okay, so technically, he was found not guilty of this crime, and then was sentenced to a reduced 2.5 years in prison. You have Arkady Gaidamak, who I just told you about. He's the other businessman. And he gets convicted, even though he never showed up, in France, of arms trafficking, tax fraud, bribery, money laundering, you name it. You have the French interior minister that was implicated. You also have Francois Mitterrand, the French president's son, that was implicated in this. When I say high-reaching, as in like the president of France at that time was implicated. Via his son, who was involved in this. Basically, everyone was getting paid off of this. It ends up being 41 politicians involved, multiple states, and of course, multiple nations that are involved, including Angola. But you should know the scandal also touched the United States. Human rights groups demanded that Congress also probe the Bush administration's involvement because they claim they did a deal and got involved for oil. Of course, why do we have wars? Because they can go in and they can steal a country's resources. I hope you are awake to that.
Where you at?
By now, everything that's being sold to you, fighting for their power, fighting for their rights, Muslims versus Christians, wealthy bankers that want resources, okay? I'm reading this Bush component from a website that's known as Corp Watch, and it tells us that, quote, known as Angola Gate, in France, the scandal involves arms for oil deals between French businessman Pierre Falcon, the head of a firm that was called Branco International, his colleague Jean-Christophe Mitterrand, the son of the former French president, and a Russian-born Israeli named Arkady Gaidamak. According to All the President's Men, a March 25th report on Angola Gate by Global Witness, Gaidamak funneled billions of dollars in arms and oil-backed loans to Angola's government in return for lucrative oil contracts with Western oil companies. Falcon and Gaidamak, relying on the special access that Mitterrand had to the Angolan government, managed to transfer some $463 million in arms to Angola. And that's interesting. That is very interesting. Now, according to my sources in France, they say that the people of France were absolutely outraged.
I don't know what's up with this video.
He found this to be naked corruption when he won his appeal, and then afterwards, Pierre Falcon
Keeps stopping for some reason. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Anyways, let's focus on the game. I'll get some music going too. Seems louder than it says it is. Got it kind of low. Maybe I'm just sensitive right now. Let's just go with that.
I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
I've heard you both speak. You treat people's lives like it's some sort of game.
Politics is a game, and one with high stakes. I play for the people, while Pericles plays for power.
We all play for power. It's what we do with it that matters.
True, but understand, we have a dangerous, weak leader. The times demand strength.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
I was thinking about doing the Athens playthrough this time, because last time I did the Spartan, you'd have to go back and watch one of my first videos whenever I first played Odyssey. This is my second playthrough. I played as Alexios. This playthrough I'm playing as Cassandra. Last time I played for the Spartans. I might play for Athens this time, just so we get a different playthrough. It'd be basically a totally different game this way.
I have no problem killing Spartans.
Kill their commandos, destroy their supplies.
Spartans did betray her, so.
Proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
I don't think it's a good place for a horse. Oops. Get my feet wet, man. Did I roll again? I think I press X or something. I can get over here. You can catch up fast enough, jeez. I'm faster than you, bro. Faster than you, bro. Get up here. Freaking race you out of here. Look at this shit. I don't even need you now. Shut something real quick. It kind of frame me. See if that helps. Yeah, I think it did. What's up, bro? Like everybody's cool. It's just me, like, running around up here. Nobody gets mad. We're on the same team this time, guys. I'll have to remember to kill the red guys. I might have killed a few Athenians earlier. By mistake! From here on out, we're killing Spartans. I normally play for the Spartans, but I want to play this other storyline, I guess. There it is. That's what I was trying to do last time. Get over here. Slow as F.
Come on.
Whoa, we got some water now. Can you swim? I think it kills him.
Let's go.
I don't want to do that. Or maybe I'm thinking of Skyrim. I still have trauma from Skyrim, guys. Because if your horse dies, it dies. Let's swim. Are there sharks out here? There might be. I just not thought about that. Gotta watch for sharks. I don't see any. Do I have any, like, fast travel places around here? I need to get some if I don't. Nowhere to fast travel? Really? Either way, we gotta kill this guy. Time to assassinate. Oh, is he in a cave? I think he's in a cave. I love how I can just like see through the mountain. Oh wait, they're over here. Never mind, I guess they're not inside the... I thought it was a cave. That makes it a little bit easier. Oh, they're level 16. Pressing the wrong button. I was pressing X and I forgot the assassin button. The assassin button is RB in this game for Xbox controller. I'm gonna go home. Get out of here. Need some arrows. Of course, they never give me any twigs when I need them. Oh, wait, there's some. How do I make arrows? I forgot how to make arrows. Here it is. Finally. I want to kill these guys. Just for fun. Just for fun. Why hasn't it reloaded my predator arrow yet? That's dumb. I don't like that. Go jump on this dude's head. Bro, why did it do it? Okay, that's how you do it. Oops. Ooh, that was close. Yo! What up? Oh, fuck, I missed. No. I don't know what's going on, but it just fucked up really bad. Damn it. Oh, I'm about to die. Get out. Do it. Oh, we got it. Get out. I don't know why it's so bad right now. Oh, I'm fighting the AI so bad right now. So hard. There you go. We got this, buddy. Yeah. I dive under. There we go. I don't know what the hell. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Damn. It did not want me to get away. I feel like the AI was like fighting me so hard. Okay, I was just checking to see if my show was still going. Wow. just checking everything real quick. Where's everybody at tonight? It's kind of late. There we go. We saved it. Damn. I decided to let it catch itself. Why can't I use my Predator missile or Predator arrow? Whatever it's called.
She's mine!
Can you swim? You can. Get up! Quickly! Ooh, that was close. Auto aim messed me up. Ooh, we got us our bounty. Oh, right in the back of the head. guy shooting at me from? Why can't I see him? Oh, too fast for him. I tried throwing this during the middle of battle, but apparently I missed. Where's the other one at? Well, tell me exactly where it's at, aren't you? Now where are we going? We took out two birds with one stone. It's my next mercenary. Because I was going to go after the mercenary next, but it came to me. You're a marked woman. Angel? The patricidal? Is that like the father killer? She hoped her father would choose her to apprentice under him as a blacksmith, but he chose her brother instead! Ah, the sexists! She stole the griffin's scythe from her father's shop and blessed it with her father's blood. That's some fucked up shit, man. He just wanted you to be a good lady. Stole your dad's frickin' shit, and you killed him. That's not really a good way to start life, in my opinion. Where's she at? Oh, she's way over there. Oh, I'm not going there yet. No, that's not her. Where's she at? Oh, she's right there. Oh. What else is here? Prince of Persia. Spartan leader. Oh yeah, I gotta check these houses. Yeah, we'll go do that real quick. Not too far away. We just gotta swim again. Is there a boat? Oh, thank God. Finally, that gives me a boat. Ow, that would hurt. Get a bunch of splinters. Yeah, buddy. Hope nobody misses it. Place to stop it. I'll probably just get pushed back out to sea, but whatever. It ain't real life. We ain't gotta worry. Very pretty. Oh wait, who's that? Who's that? The marksman? Level 20. I'm only level 15. I'll hold off for now. I don't think he's after me, right? Oh yeah, certain bounty hunters don't go after you unless the bounty... Oh shit, I just stepped in pig shit. Damn. Why do y'all just like have a... Never mind. Oh shit. You're like sacrificing animals right here. I forgot Greeks did that. At least it's not people. I know there's a cult of Saturn in Roman mythology, but I don't know. Was there a cult of Kronos too? For the Greeks? I would assume so. Shit! Damn it! Oh man! I just realized like how much stronger they are. Hold up. No, no, no. Oh hell! I didn't have it like any. There's gotta be an autosave. I think that is an autosave. Whew! I did kind of run in there a little too fast. Oh, thank God. I didn't realize how close I was. Okay, it's right over this hill. Yeah. They're not that strong. Why did I die so fast? I think I just got hit too many times too fast. Alright, let's be a little bit more tactful this time. Found him. Bad guys everywhere. How do I assassinate? Yeah. Already losing him. Damn, how'd he hit me? Where'd he go? Really, bro?
You're just making me so fun.
Got him. I gotta press Y. That's what it is. Ah, crap. It's higher than I thought it was gonna be. Nobody's climbing this one. Ooh. That. I just think it's weird they're not coming over here. Oh, they hit me. Why are they not coming over here? She's just like glitched out right there. I'm just gonna keep killing her. I'm out. Hold up. Hopefully I can make some more. Yay, I can. Maxed out again. Thank God for that. Well, this is gonna be an easy kill. Got there. He's glitched out now. Finally broke out of it. Broke out of the spell. He's almost dead. Got him. Now he wants down. He's like, oh shit. Oh, they just now figured it out? No? Really? Got another one? I might as well just leave. I guess I could take the building. It just takes so long to kill. about to say they're gonna follow me. I think they were just surprised like how fast I got away. Woo! Where am I going? And I got a dog. Can't see. Oh fuck. Woo. Is this like a prison? Get another one. Sorry, puppy. Sorry, puppy. Sorry, puppy. Sorry, puppy. Oh! Oh! You guys are crazy! Don't get mad that I'm doing dances all around you guys. Ooh, that was close. Oh shit. Ow. I'm having fun, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. What? I pressed that button like 1,000 times. He's dead now. I don't even know I killed him. I'm going so fast, the game can't even keep up with me. You're dead. I don't know who I'm fighting. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. My bad. I don't know who she is. I don't even know who I'm fighting anymore. I think I killed everybody from over here. I'm just like killing half the town now. Who's this guy? Oh, he's still here. Got him. Oh shit. Oh, and I let him on fire. Where'd he come from? Oh, the badger. Alright, I need to get out of here soon. I'll keep sending stronger people otherwise. Oh yeah, I gotta go out there. Almost forgot about that. Have to confirm any other kills? I don't think so. Where's that thing at? That's right there. Almost dropped down. Get my bounties off me. Damn, that barely gave me any experience points. I figured I would have gotten a lot more for that. Didn't uncover any of them? What we got now? Level 16, so I took out all the ones that are lower than me. That's good. That's good. Lock it up, good. Forgot you could hold two swords at the same time. Tracker said. I didn't realize I had all this new stuff. Hell yeah. Looking pretty sweet now. Oh, we got a new bow. This one's still better. I need to start selling some of this stuff. Such a big ass game. We're on part 10 and we're probably only like 20% into the game. Oh yeah, Midas. Trust the Midas touch. I'm a... Alright, what are we doing? I need to figure out what I'm doing. Pick a quest and go. Let's just do this one. I don't know, it might be too high of a level. What does it want me to do right now? Oh, here we go. So I think I am supposed to be helping Cleon. I guess I could run around if I wanted to. I mean, all I gotta do is get on a horse. You dead pigs. I look a lot different now. I don't know why I run faster than my horse. Slightly offensive.
Off we go now.
I can't run along the shore? That sucks. You got this, buddy. Get up this hill. That's right, buddy. You can do it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Damn it.
Off we go now.
There we go. That's better. Ow. That had to hurt your nose. It hurt me looking at you.
Be careful not to get spotted. Let's go. LF6.
You're fine. Shut up.
What mysteries do you hide from us?
Shut up. You're so jumpy. I didn't see her. Get out of the way. Why are there so many people? Sounds like me in traffic. Why are there so many people on this earth? You're making me agree with the depopulationist. Don't make me. Joking. Kinda.
Let's go.
What am I looking for again? Burn the Spartan supplies. You say so. Just plow right through it, pony. Plow right through it. Give me just a second. I'm gonna fix something real quick. And I gotta use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. So cold tonight. Thought I was supposed to warm up. Where's my face at?
Ella.
I have unlimited torches.
Who's that?
I lit him on fire.
Elani, you died at Spartan hand!
I kept dodging them. Damn, I look like a zebra lady. Amazonian. Did I get it? Oh, I think I burned it. Oh no, I didn't. It's still there. Let's try that again. Oh, son of a bitch. Didn't throw it. Like stopped in the middle of the air. Got it. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I feel like I could just throw it over there. It worked. Burn it down. I kind of wish it would actually burn down the tents. That would actually be pretty cool. I don't know why it doesn't. I feel like I want to change the song. It might change here in a second. It's getting repetitive though. Yeah, there we go. There we go, baby. Yeah. Well, I tell you, we need to change the song. It's a good ass song too. Man, you guys really fortified this one. So I'm gonna have to take out a few of you. Why'd you make this one harder to get to? That doesn't make any sense. The other one, I just threw like... There's no holes in the wall. Y'all usually leave holes in the fence. I'll make the rules they do. An extra boogie tonight.
Is it magic or a trick of the mind?
Greece, Sparta, hold on Attica. Hold up. Oh, there's more. Did it add more? I don't know. I don't want to ruin the song. Never ruin a good song. The other way. Don't mind me, guys. Ain't doing anything weird. Never knew I was here. How'd you know I was here? No way. No shit. Ow. Hold up, I'm getting out of here for a second. Oh, that was kind of funny. They caught him in the middle of his attack while I was doing my attack. Alright, we're going this way. That was just slightly amusing. Screw you, dude. No, I'm not stopping. Wait, friends, go. I don't know why he thinks he knows me. You assholes. Where am I going? I forgot where I was going. Is it right here? That's that way. Found it. I'm just gonna wake up the whole base. I don't give a shit. I'm way too powerful. I can take all of you. Ow. Let a fire run. Where's the other one at? Where's the other one at? I thought there was one more. Hold up. Did I get all of them? Spartan camps are located northwest. Polymark supplies can be found. Okay, so is there more I gotta find? Is that what you're telling me? Is that a boar? Oh shit, it's an elk. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for a second. Got a whole army after us. What else am I supposed to get? Am I just supposed to kill the leaders? Oh wait, here we go. I just found some more. Is there any more I gotta find? I got that. Bro! Come over here. He just like, did you not know I was in the bush? Just act like I didn't exist. What's up with these elk? These elk keep attacking me. Oh shit, there's so many of them. Where am I going? I can get him. How did that not hit him? No, I want to hit the guy that I'm trying to... Oh, stop! No, no, no! You scared me. The slow-mo. He's like, got him. Ow. I don't know, how much more can you take, buddy? Trick question. Should be the last. Oh no, you got more. You got more in you. I was kind of hoping you would. Oh, bitch. That was close. Actually kind of hurt me. Damn. Ow. You guys are being little crappers. You attacking me from both sides? Oh, the Athenians are attacking them. Oh shit, I'm not trying to hit the Athenian. Shit! Oh shit, that almost killed me. I don't even know why I'm fighting these guys. Oh, I gotta get... Oh, I didn't confirm the kill. Almost left him.
This might enter Cleon. And it'll give him the proof he wants.
Oh, that's all I need. hell just happened? You okay, video game? It got super laggy all of a sudden. I don't know why it's being like that. There we go. Location complete. I'm gonna go burn this thing just because I can. What the fuck? I didn't pull that out. Why did it pull my arrow out? I wasn't trying to do that. Stop. Got it. Bye, guys. Pretty good thief. When I want to be. Get up here. Like, not the greatest getaway horse, but better than nothing. Oops, sorry, puppy. So many people, get out of here. Sorry. It's like everywhere. Move. It's gonna be easy. Got him. Why does my suit look so much different right here? The sunlight. I had to kill you because you're about to kill me. I wasn't gonna kill you otherwise. Nope, go away.
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about? What do you mean? Your reaction, right?
Yes, the man mentioned this note was on important business matters.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yeremos of yours to the ship.
Oh, damn it. Press the wrong button. Now I want the music back. Where we going? Really, everybody? Anybody else? Level 16. Missed my opportunity. I didn't know he was going back that way. I fell?
Them too.
I pressed the wrong one. Did I not just do that? What's up here? Where are we going? Alright, anywhere but here. Jump down. Can I fall down? I can't fall down. I'm not gonna get down now. There you go. He probably would have died from that, but whatever. Is this not far enough, really? Where did I take him? Just talk to him.
Thank you. I need to get to my ship. I'll reward you well.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast. Just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship, but it's cargo.
Oh, man.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm grateful for your help, but it's better you don't know.
Why is that?
It's just the best way to go. I probably should have went the other way.
What we do is for the security and future of others. This mission must succeed.
My payment relies on it, so trust me, it will.
Good doggy. Not going anywhere illegal. Sticking to the road. I might go this way. Shortcut. Can't believe I gotta carry your ass all this way over here. You guys cool? You're not gonna kill me? Don't mind me. Wait, why am I not using my horse right now? I'm like a dummy. I can put him on there, right? Yay! There we go, that's a lot faster. Now I just need to avoid jumping off a cliff.
Come on.
Almost did. I've done that a few times with this thing. Oh shit. Okay. Damn it. There we go. Found us a way around, I think. Jump, pony. Whee! Ow! Hey, you landed. Landed it. Hell yeah. That was quick.
Seems your crew might be the same fate as you.
I don't live here.
Wait, I gotta take him down there now? Oh, never mind, I gotta put him down now. Stay here with my pony that is wandering away. Kill Spartan soldiers on the beach. Oh shit, what the fuck? Why are there fucking lions here? Send some fucking wind, man. The hell? Asshole. I didn't want to have to kill you, but now I'm gonna have to. Try it. I'm the lion tamer. Lion maimer. The lion defamer. Yeah, that's enough. Kinda random. Why y'all bringing lions over here? Keep them in Africa. I'm not shooting right here. Or is that just the location? He still doesn't know where I'm at. gonna swim out there? Can I use the ship? I don't think there's anybody on this ship. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything with it. Damn it. Hey, Markham. How do I destroy it? Go inside somehow? What's up with this song, man? Kinda hoping it would have ended already. There's no windows. How strong are these guys? Oh shit! I don't know why they saw me. We just stayed in the same spot, really? Maybe they were chasing me or something. Or like looking for me at least. I'll make that mistake again. Oh no! Damn, they actually like fucking followed me that time. Damn, I didn't dive. I guess I should have held down the B button when I jumped in. I was hoping it was gonna like dive in like it did like the time before. Gotta hold down that pesky B button. I gotta do all again. Oh, okay, good.
They'll be on high alert here.
Where do they go? Nowhere? See, the first time I was hoping they were gonna like come with me to the ship. Then we just make it a... Is that a dolphin? Yeah, that's a dolphin. Oh man, I want to get close to it. I'm actually gonna focus this time. Damn, this fucking song. The song's called Mod Stuck. I like the sound of that. Whoa. Damn. I already hit me that second time. He wasn't even close to me that second time. Got him. I'll get inside this thing. Why does it keep coming out? Let's try it. It doesn't do it. It just rolls there. It is worth a shot. Does it tell me how to destroy it? Destroy the Spartan ship. Okay. You gonna tell me how? Do I get inside of it somehow? The hell, bro? Is there something beneath the boat? I don't know. I'll just check. No. Just a mystery. Mystery boat. Oh. Can't like get inside? I don't understand how to get inside. What do I do? I want to ask Rock, but at the same time, these dolphins, man. Told you. Bro, how did I destroy this thing? Hey, wait, is that my boat? I think that's my boat. What is my boat doing over there? I'm just gonna get in my boat and destroy this thing. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. I'm just glad there's no sharks around. Thank God there's no sharks. It's a beautiful night. Beautiful night for a swim. What do you think? Beautiful night in Greece. Swimming away. I didn't even know my ship was right here. Who put my ship here? Or is that his ship? I didn't know there was two ships out here. Well, I mean, I remember vaguely seeing this ship off to the side, but I didn't know. I didn't know it was my ship. Nobody said my ship was here. What's up, Air? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Don't get mad.
I posted the quest on the ship's board. I have a good
We have a board?
feeling about this one.
Is this the board? I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have a board, dude.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Pilatus.
Did my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek. Did you find what you were looking for in Athens?
A few clues. This won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. Those that want to use my last name. They're also on my phone.
Oh, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
Here it is.
Head for over water!
I'll get it. We board it now? That's it.
Let's go! Come on.
Make it a little bit faster. What's up, brother?
You've done Athens. Great service. My
You
return.
could have told me my ship was over there.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that, you will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now, you need them more than ever.
What do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, mistress. I hope we meet again.
Run up the hill. You got this, party. Come on, party. You were doing so good, damn it. Come on, damn it. You got this. Oh, you almost got it. You almost had it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Damn it. Alright, get off. Get off.
I chose the coward route, baby, left her standing there alone. I'm fighting every urge, every word that wants to spill. Telling myself she probably got a man.
I got him past it. I know how to get him out.
Dancing in the kitchen at 2 a.m. Could've been done barefoot on some island sand. Laughing in Paris, kissing in Japan, but I just stood there quiet.
Whoa, whoa. That was fun.
She walked in 9:47 on a rainy Thursday morning. Still on the window, jazz on the speaker, soft and slow. Caramel squeeze, glowing.
Don't do that with a horse, by the way. Just because you see it in the video game, don't try it at home. I feel like it goes without saying, but there's lots of stupid people in the world. And I don't trust any of you. Don't you hurt a horse like that. Just because I do it doesn't mean you can do it. Hey, I tried to roll, it didn't let me. Oops.
House on a hill with a porch swing built for two. We laughing about the day I was too scared to say hello. You call me silly, kiss my cheek and say, baby, I know I'm tired of living these what if melodies. Next time them doors swing open, girl, I swear it's gonna be this could be us. You smiling at me right now. This could be us. No more wondering somehow. This could be us. Let me say it out loud. I ain't missing it again, baby, not right now. She turns around, eyes lock, smile creeps slow. She says you always take forever.
Far longer than I expected.
There were complications.
In what way?
Your messenger was dead by the time I arrived, but I was still able to free the captain, and the ship sailed. So, I still did the job.
Ah, poor Yerimos. But I should be thankful for your initiative.
You don't seem very concerned about poor Yerimos.
Every struggle has its sacrifice. Yerimos played his part well.
What's in Mytilene that's so important?
People. We need as many allies as we can gather.
This was more than I bargained for.
You'll be amply compensated. You have done me and the people a huge service. One day you will see your part in this great work.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I'm about done for tonight. And we get leveled up. That's good. I don't know why it took so long. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, please follow. We may or may not be on tomorrow. We'll just have to see. I wasn't planning on doing a show tonight, but we did one. So, you never know, guys. Just check back in. Always check back in. Weekday nights. I don't do a show every single night, but, you know, like I said, you just gotta check. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Love ya.
Put your name and maybe we could Turn these daydreams into home. She types slow.